Start.
Hi everyone, myself Venkatesan, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. So now we are going to discuss a topic on 2D geometric transformation. So before going to the topic, so why we have to entering into the topic 2D geometric transformation. Nowadays everyone is looking our icons and pictures, everything in a system, so that everything will be look on to the 2D animation or oriented 2D oriented objects only we are looking, even in a mobile phone or in a system. So for that what kind of operations we are performing with respect to the two-dimensional, that is x and y coordinate. So for that we having some specific basic operation and other transformation techniques. So for that we going to depth in basic transformation techniques and other transformation techniques. So for this, basically the transformation is the combination of a translation, rotation, another one is a scaling. So the translation, all these collections are called collectively called as transformations. So when coming to the translation, so the translation is the process of transforming a particular object from one place to another place. The P represents the original position of an object, otherwise the P dash represents the transformed position of an object. So for that only, for differentiating we have represented x comma y, here x dash comma y dash. So here the translation parameters will be represented capital T, which is equal to Tx comma Ty, that is translation vector or called as shift vector. So there is a condition will be there. Once you are performing a translation from one place to another place, we are performing without changing the size of the object from one place to another place, which is called as a rigid body transformation. We can call it as rigid body transformation. That is, there is no change in the object size. So for this we can write our translation vector matrix by using this translation vector. So this is the transformed position which has been added with the original position P plus translation vector. So this is called as a row matrix. The P, which represents a small pair of x comma y, and T represents the pair of translation vector Tx comma Ty. So it can be translated to the row column vector, that is x dash y dash, which is equal to 0 x comma y will be added with Tx Ty. So it produces the transformed position of an object that will be stored in x dash and y dash. So this is called translation. So while coming to the rotation, we are performing various rotations, that is right positive angle rotation, another one is a negative angle rotation. So when you come to the positive angle, that is positive theta value and negative theta value. So when you give the positive theta value for the specific object rotation, it performs the rotation in an anti-clockwise direction. That is, the object will be rotated from the from coordinate origin to the anti-clockwise. When you give the negative theta value, it will rotate the object in the clockwise direction with respect to the coordinate origin 0, 0. So for this, we having a original, the R represents the distance from the coordinate origin where the object point gets stuck. This is the starting point of the object. Here I have represented as a triangle. So the starting point of the object R, that is coordinate origin to the here. That will be, we can simply call it as a radius from here to here. So the angle, the original position angle will be represented as a theta. Then what theta I have to rotate this triangle from this position to this position. So for that I am giving my input angle either in the positive or in the negative. Now I have represented as a positive angle. So my object will be rotated in an anti-clockwise direction. So in such case we can define our matrix representation for this translation for this rotation by using our trigonometric formula. So we have two angles, one is a phi, another one is a theta. So we are expressing x dash equal to, by applying this theta plus phi by using a cos, that is r will be there, that is the radius distance. So r cos of theta plus phi, then y dash equal to r sine of theta plus phi. So we have to express this formula by using a cos a plus b and sin a plus b formula. When you express this formula, it will become like r cos theta cos phi minus r sin theta sin pi. Then while expressing this one, r cos theta sin phi plus r sin theta cos phi. So now we have to eliminate this cos phi and r, which will be equal to r equal to x equal to r cos phi, then y equal to r sin phi. We have to eliminate this by using a polar coordinate system. So for that, when you eliminate this one with respect to the polar coordinate system, your matrix will becomes like r of theta, which is equal to, that is we are going to take for the rotation matrix for this only the coordinates, so coefficients of x and y. So after eliminating this polar coordinate, your matrix will become cos theta minus sin theta, then sin theta cos theta. This is the coordinate matrix representation for the rotation. When you come for the scaling is the process of either you are going to enlarge the size of the object or you are going to reduce the size of the object. So the scaling parameter Sx and Sy will be there. When you are giving a value 1 for the both Sx and Sy, that is the scaling parameter Sx and Sy, which is equal to 1, which means there is no change in the object size, it retains the same size. When you are giving a Xx and a Sy value greater than 1, such case a object sizes get enlarged like this. When you are giving Sx value is lesser, S and Sy value both are lesser than 1, in such case the original position of object it will become much more smaller than the original position. So this is about a scaling. So for this also we can write a matrix representation P dash equal to S dot P. Here S represents S of Sx comma Sy. So here directly we are going to multiply the original position X and Y. So we can write the column matrix X dash Y dash equal to Sx 0 0 Sy, which has been directly multiplied with the X and Y value. So while multiplying this, we are getting such kind of a scaled position. Then while coming to the other transformation techniques, we have two more special transformation. One is a reflection, another one is a shearing. So reflection is the process of we are going to do a 180-degree rotation. For that we are getting a transformed reflective image, that is a mirror image with respect to either x-axis or y-axis with respect to coordinate origin. Such like we are going to obtain a different mirror image with respect to the various axes. So the reflection is a form of 180-degree rotation. So for example, let us consider we are going to perform a reflection with respect to only the x coordinate. So in such case, a original position will be placed on the top of the x-axis, that could be reflected at the below, that is anti-clockwise direction of a rotation from x-axis to the relative to the x-axis. So in such case, only the value of y will be flipped. X value always positive, the y value will become a negative. So for that we can write x values remain same. So rest of the values are 0. The y values will be flipped. So rest of the values are same. So for that, with respect to the x-axis, y-axis, so this is the original position, this is the reflected position. Will be represented as a dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 1 dash will be the reflected position. Reflected position, this is the original position. So for this, here the value of y remains the same. Here the value of x will be flipped. So for that we can write matrix like this. When you come for shearing, it will be, we are going to change the shape of the object. It's not like the size or nothing. We are going to change the shape of the object. For example, we are drawing a rectangle or a square. It could be converted like a parallelogram. It will become like this. So the 2 points will be remains the same place, and the rest of the 2 points will becomes moved from one position to another position. Then these points are connected. Then it becomes the shear position. So for that we can write our matrix position x dash y dash, which is equal to 1 SHX 0 0 1 0 0 0 1. So here SHX which represents the shearing vector. If you are performing y-axis shear, your diagram will become like this. Like this, your x-axis, y-axis shear will become like this. So for this, we can able to write a matrix representation for each and every term. So entirely, your 2D geometric transformation, it has a very mathematical notation to represent this. So we are concluding. So these are the basic transformation are mostly followed in the 2D geometric transformation. For giving a more realistic display, we can able to include a homogeneous coordinate. To maintain the realistic display. So that time we can extend x comma y comma 1, the homogeneous coordinate always 1 to provide the realistic display. Thank you.